by the way. He's also worked at the Pentagon, the Argonne National Library, and at Stanford University. Professor, I'm so glad you're here. I've been watching you all over the place explaining this, and I just think you're so smart. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you very much. I'm not so sure I'm glad I'm here because of the reason.
Yeah.
So it's nice talking to you, but the reason for being here is unfortunate.
You have one of those jobs where people only call on you when there's bad news. It's like being a cop, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, all of a sudden, I'm a person of interest.
Person of interest. Well said. Hey, let's start with the videos. I put together about 9 videos I want to take you through. And the first one that I want to show you is the one that I just shared with my viewers. This is the very first one that caught my attention because it almost looks, here you've got the 2 interceptors, or what I describe interceptors. Please correct me. I am not an expert. You are. That seem to be approaching this missile, Iranian missile. It almost looks like the missile stops, lets them crash into each other, and then it continues on its way. What's going on here? Explain this to us.
Well, what's going on is that the radar on the ground, those missiles are Patriots. They're not Iron Dome, so they're bigger, much more expensive interceptor. Those cost about $4 million each, and the radar is not quite tracking the incoming ballistic missile accurately enough. And when the Patriots get close enough to try to acquire the incoming ballistic missile, they are too far away to do the final maneuver to have any chance of hitting them. And incidentally, I have videos from the Gulf War of 1991 that show exactly, I want to underscore, exactly this kind of engagement. So from 1991 to today, we have seen no real improvement in the Patriot. The Patriot has never worked. This is not new.
Really?
It's new because people have been somehow, they see what they often see is the 2 interceptors that you're looking at now.
Yeah.
They at some point will explode, but we don't see that in this case. Oh, there they go. They both explode.
Yeah. Did they crash into each other? Did they crash into each other?
Yeah, no. They have warheads on them. The Patriot has a warhead,
right?
And the warhead is a fragmentation warhead. Think of it as a shotgun.
Got it.
And so it tries to pass close enough to the incoming ballistic missile and explode the warhead and drive fragments from the warhead into the ballistic missile. Unfortunately, the crossing speed is so high that when the fragments, let's think of the fragments coming off perpendicular to the missile, they come in many directions. But when if I illustrate the speed, the fragments are moving slow relative to the crossing speed. So they have almost no chance of damaging the ballistic missile unless they hit it at the front, inadvertently hit it at the front. And we do see such intercepts occasionally.
But not as many as we would have expected. I have another one for you. I believe.
I would say the intercept rate is well below 4 or 5%. In other words, it's not close. It's not close to the numbers that they're telling us. Not close.
4 or 5% of the missiles that Iran is shooting are actually being intercepted. That's it?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Wow.
Incidentally, this is what you see in Ukraine against the Russian Iskander missile, which has also been completely defeating Patriots.
Which is why Russia's winning that war?
Well, it's not the only reason Russia's winning that war, but it's certainly a significant reason because the Iskander can do a lot of damage, and the Russians have been using this missile with great effect.
Let's go to another video I have for you. This is also, I believe, my producers told me, a Patriot missile. You tell us if we're wrong, but let us watch it.
Yeah, these are 3 Patriots. I happen to have this You see, there's a second one that's coming up.
Yep.
And if you look carefully as these missiles turn over, you can see coming from the bottom, that's an incoming warhead. And the third Patriot is now launched, and you'll see it cross the path.
Yes.
Completely missing it, and then the warhead going to ground. This is not atypical. So there are three interceptors, $4 million each, going against a missile that may cost $1 million, and all of them missing. And this is a quite common engagement when you get good video. This is a good video because you can see everything happening. Most videos, they're moving around, so it's hard to see everything that's happening. But again, this is a zero intercept for 3 firings. So we've seen 5 interceptors fired against 2 different targets and no hits in these 2 videos. And this is typical of what's going on.
But we were told these anti-ballistic missile systems that the United States has, I guess the THAAD and the Patriot, are supposed to be the most amazing things on this planet. And countries, I understand, like South Korea and Japan, have been spending buku bucks on these things. They got to be watching this and going, wait a minute, what the hell did we buy?
What's amazing is that the claims have been going on for 35 years. And people, you were criticizing the journalism in the United States.
Yeah.
I have been talking about this. I was talking about this in 1992 or 3 after the Gulf War of '91.